Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got the Bulldozer. Jordan Poole is out there with the Beast. Then it's the Chosen One. And it's Marin in at the 5. Nailed from three-point land. And that's now 7 points for the Beast. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 10. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Cancel. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and looked really fresh out there.
Here's Marin. Buries it from three-point range. Marin's got 14 points for the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for San Antonio. Anthony's checked in for the Pelicans. Castle against Anthony. Deep two from Murray. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pelicans leading by 17. Here's Marin. Guarded by Fox. Oh, a nice shot by Marin.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Fox. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So it's the Spurs now. 19-point game.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Here's Marin. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And they'll keep possession. And the basket by Johnson. New Orleans leading by 16. Here's Marin. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Murray against Poole. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Marin. Going inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Marin's got 18 points in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And one thing, Richard... Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. Here's Fox. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's the Bulldozer and the powerful one-handed slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Bulldozer. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And let's take a look now at the numbers for DeJounte Murray.
He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds.
Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Count that bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Marin, guarded by Fox. Marin, the pass to Marin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Castle is subbed in for Johnson. The Pelicans also changing it up. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for the Beast. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Marin.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
He takes it.
Oh, nice finish.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The 3 from Barnes hits the three-point bomb.
Nice work by Barnes in that coffin corner. He really had that bad boy dialed in.
Poole left side. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Marin. Really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Mavericks. Clock at 2. Launches it. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Fox against Poole. Murray looking around. Here's Castle. Baseline J on the way. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Marin. 9 points in the game so far.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Fox with it. Picked up by Poole. For 3, Murray. Pelicans with the rebound. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll. And
oh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a
wow.
slam!
Gracious. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Stolen away. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Marin. And the 3 ball is good. Marin's got 16.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Fox, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Marin. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so it's New Orleans. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities
on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
We'll see Barnes and Sochan playing forward. DeJounte Murray is out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Kornet in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Pelicans shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Here's Alvarado, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Castle on the wing. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
And the basket by Alvarado.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Murray kicks to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Pelicans. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Barnes. Good work there as it goes. Alvarado's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And Williamson throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Castle. Williamson with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Williamson. Vassell, he's checked in for Sochan. And New Orleans also making a change. Fears is checked in. Murray right side. A 3 from Barnes. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got 6 points.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Here's Alvarado. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Castle. The 3. A bulldozer pulls it in. The Bulldozer's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the basket by Alvarado.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Fox, he's checked in for Barnes. The Pelicans also changing it up. The chosen one comes in for Anthony, and Poole subbed in for Fears.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor. See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Wasted no time on that one. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
All alone. And they get it back. Williamson outside. Here's the Bulldozer. Sinks the triple. The Bulldozer's got 8.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. Poole against Murray. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. The chosen one's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Just 5 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for him.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Castle against Williamson. The kick out to Fox. Crafty move, and it's Fox with the jam.
We talked about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Back to Alvarado. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Vassell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That is not possible. What we just said, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Fox kicks to Murray. No good from outside.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's the bulldozer, guarded by Fox. Here's the bulldozer, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Ooh, you've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. For 3, Murray. A bulldozer pulls it in. The bulldozer's got his 8th rebound here tonight. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Barnes comes in for Castle. And New Orleans also making a change. The Beast, he's checked in for Williamson.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And the Spurs with possession here. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Vassell wide open, and nothing is falling for him right now. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Here's Marin. 22 points for him. Oh, my goodness, the slam! Oh. And that one is hammered home.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Marin.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. Man.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Elbow shot. And there's Murray on the assist by Fox. Murray's got 9 points in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Marin. 26 points for him. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Marin. Poole outside. They get it again. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Murray. Anthony's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Marin, guarded by Fox. And again, no good by New Orleans. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Marin. And he makes good on the layup. Marin's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Castle.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Wembanyama left side. Wembanyama, a screen on Anthony. Here's Castle. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Marin. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Back to Vassell. Here's Castle. That 3 off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to the chosen one. Outside Anthony. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Marin. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Latrey. Pelicans pull it in. Marin's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Marin. Guarded by Fox. The shot by Marin, no good. A pass to Fox. Looking to end its cold spell, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. On the wing.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's Marin. And that one is good. Marin's got 34.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for New Orleans.
They're just a far more physical team, and it shows up everywhere, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the battle of possessions along with pretty much every other battle. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we've got a report from the sideline, so let's get the scoop on Jordan Poole. Allie, take it away.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. It's not good. A broken ankle. Potential surgery needed to stabilize it. He'll be out for the rest of this game, and it sounds like it'll be a considerable amount of time before he's back in playing shape. Over to you.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Listen, the big thing is now we have more information on what's going on with him. Hopefully, there's no setbacks.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Beast out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's the chosen one, and there's the bulldozer. And it's Marin in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. From 18 feet away, back to Alvarado. That's tipped. Fox with the steal. Beyond the arc. A bulldozer pulls it in. And here are the Pelicans. Here's Marin. From the top of the key, he buries it. Marin's got 36.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Vassell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Now Castle. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not
No.
at all.
From outside the arc. Oh, a nice shot by Marin. Marin's got 41.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Fox. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Fox feeling it out a bit. The three-pointer no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Marin, the pass to the bulldozer. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Picked him clean. It's 2-on-1.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Castle. He has 6. Wembanyama outside. To the inside. Fox. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here he goes. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter. New Orleans gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Rebounded by Castle.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Good on the triple.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Here's Marin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. The Pelican shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Marin. Oh, wow. Yes! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Castle. And he can't bank that one in. And he's going up for the alley-oop. They push it up 4 on 3. Outside, Fox. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. It's good. Marin's got 20.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Castle, no one around him. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Pass to Bulldozer. Here's Marin. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama finds Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And the 3 off target.
And he has been ice cold.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And the basket by Vassell.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Wembanyama with it. He's got 11. Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And here is Johnson. Fox with the screen for Johnson. Back to Fox. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pulls up on the wing. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Vassell, and he overshot that one, missing.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good scorer.
Marin, the pass to the Bulldozer. Outside Anthony. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
The NBA is putting on a show. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You look at the Beast. He's really been playing well.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game. stopping this long-range assault.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Keldon Johnson. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fox. And the basket by Castle.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Spurs shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Outside for Murray. One-on-one here. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And another three for New Orleans. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pelicans.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of good points off the fast break.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Down low, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
He is a big guard at 6'4". Murray getting up.
Pelicans shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Got that one up quick. The Bulldozers got 10 points in just the second half.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Castle on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Marin. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. It'll count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's New Orleans enjoying the kind of... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. DeJounte Murray is out there with Fox, and it's Cornett in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5.
Now, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw good, Alvarado. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Tries the spin move. The 3 from Anthony.